In AutoCAD 2D, if you're a design engineer, a drafter, mostly drafting work, and you draft jobs like civil jobs, this right here, right now, this here right now is a civil. This is the foundation drawing for this support. This is a civil drafting job. This is the pipe here, and this is the U-boat, and this is the structural work, and this is the foundation work. This is the structural and the civil work in AutoCAD, and these are the bill of materials, the required materials required to design this particular work. So this is what AutoCAD gives you. This is just a prerequisite, what you are expected to get, into AutoCAD design. This is basically to send a message, to someone who is in a construction site, someone who reads your drawing. Someone is going to know that from here to here is 600, and this is a sectional view, sectional a cutting plane, in viewing this way, and so this is it. This is a civil work. Now this is another drawing I want to talk about. This is an installation detail for level switch. This is an instrumentation drawing. I just want you to appreciate what AutoCAD does, how powerful this software is, and how serious it can be if you are a design engineer. This is basically one of the default softwares you ought to know. If you want to go into design, of course there are other softwares produced by Autodesk. At least there's AutoCAD Plan 3D and PNID, and there are other softwares, 3D modeling software. But this is basically 2D, and this is how powerful it can get. This is level switch, installation, and this is the material that's required to install, this system. This is basically an instrumentation drawing. This is a continuation line, and here is also a continuation line. This is the supply line. So it's just basically sending that message, to someone that is on field, that this is the particular drawing I want. This is what I want you to do. This is where this is, and this is where that is. Now we're going to the next drawing right now. Yeah, this is a piping isometric drawing. This is how powerful AutoCAD is. You can actually produce piping isometrics in AutoCAD. This is basically the list of material for fabrication and this list of material for construction. This is the title block for details for the drawing. Now this is a detail AA. This is a detail AA here of this I think this of this elbow right here, of this elbow right here. This is a 45 degrees elbow. So this is it here shown in details. Now this is just a vessel showing that is coming from here towards this way. Now this is what you use to mount your your pipes on site from an equipment to maybe another equipment with a particular elevation. This is a continuation line here. So this is showing that this line is sloped at 1 is sloping at 1 to 500. At that point this is sloping at 1 to 500 here also. Now this is basically piping isometry. This is these are notes sending a particular message telling you this is what in a particular drawing. It sends that message to you. This is basically what you're going to get in AutoCAD. So that is piping isometrics. Now this is a layer drawing. This is a general piping and equipment layer drawing. You see how complex this drawing is. It's really complex, right? But if you get an understanding of if you go for a training or piping design training, this is really not going to be that difficult as it seems right here. This is basically a complex drawing, I know. Right? This is basically complex drawing, but these are the equipments here. This is a separator. This is a LP as an LP separator. This is a HP separator. This is a test separator right here. This is the layout of a particular field. Let me say a particular process field. This here are engines. Here are pumps. This is a water tank. So this is basically a equipment layout, and also pipes connected to them. So this is basically what AutoCAD gives to you. when you give this to production personnel on site, they ought to know where what and what is. This is a fire hose, this is a loop oil supply, this is office block. So it's just equipment layout, basically an equipment layout. So this is what AutoCAD gives you. This is a plant note. It's showing you that this is the plant note. This is where you're going to stand if you're looking. This is where you stand if you're looking north of the plant. This is the north of the plant. So this is basically what AutoCAD gives you. Also, we produce such complex drawings in AutoCAD. Now also there's these are piping and instrumentation drawing. Some people call it a PFD, a PEF drawing. So this is a low pressure, a high separator, a HP separator for 1 and 2 for a particular process specification. If you're doing the drawing, if you're doing a particular design, these are basically, this is a PSV, this is a PSV, this is another PSV. These are valves. This gives you a particular illustration. This is basically a schematic drawing telling you this is a reducer. It's telling you this is what and what it is in a particular drawing. Now you will not know what all this is not until you undergo a training on a particular discipline. This is basically a process discipline. You go undergo process training. But it's always advisable you be equipped with the AutoCAD environment, so you'll be able to produce this and get a better understanding of what you're going into. Now here right now, these are mechanical symbols. This is like a legend sheet, a mechanical sheet. This is for mechanical things. There are sheets for these are instrumentation symbols and identification. These mechanical symbols and identification. These are instrumentation symbols right here. You can see them. Mechanical symbols and all that. This is a pump symbol for pump. These are valve symbols for valve. Now, so that is what it is in AutoCAD. Different symbols vary for different projects. So I want you to just note that. This is just it for AutoCAD. This is this sheet is basically known. Is good for a mechanical personnel to know, study this sheet, and an instrumentation personnel to know and study this sheet. All disciplines of engineering, if I may say, to know and study this particular engineering sheet. So it's always good. This is a process diagram, a P&ID, piping and instrumentation diagram. This is a layout drawing, general piping and equipment layout. This is basically a piping discipline drawing. Okay. This is piping and symmetry, also a piping discipline drawing. This is installation details for level 6. This is an instrumentation discipline drawing, maybe E and I, of course, electrical instrumentation drawing. And this is a structural and civil discipline drawing. So this is how broad AutoCAD is. This is how much information it can inject into your skill, if you inject into your life. If you want to acquire the skills for AutoCAD, this is just a basis. This is just an overview. This is basically an oil and gas insight. There are also machine drawings. There are machine drawings and various machine drawings. If you want to get into machinery, if you want to get into pure automotive engineering, and transmission and clutching system and all that engine system. So there are different drawings. You can also use AutoCAD to do that. There are also architectural drawings. You can use AutoCAD also to produce architectural drawing, building plans and all that, plumbing work and all that. So you produce building elevations and all that. So AutoCAD is used for a very wide range of wide range of disciplines. So if you equip yourself with AutoCAD, I assure you there are various industries. You can work in the oil and gas industry, you can work in the pharmaceutical industry, in the fertilizer producing industry, you can work in architectural firm. So thank you for watching. So I want you to catch me in my in the subsequent videos, because it's going to be very hands-on exercise to arrive to a particular place you want. That is just it.